Thoth, the ancient Egyptian god of wisdom, wasn't just someone who studied energy. He mastered it. He didn't just talk about universal forces. He worked with them, moved them, lived them. The kind of power he tapped into wasn't just mystical or symbolic. It was real. It shaped reality itself. And the most incredible part? That same power lives inside you too. Right now. It's not gone. It's just waiting quietly for you to remember it. For thousands of years, from the stone walls of pyramids to the pages of hidden scrolls, the teachings of Thoth have carried a deep secret. A truth that humanity once knew but slowly forgot. A truth so powerful it could change everything about the way you live your life. That truth is this: energy is the essence of all creation. It's not just something floating around in the air or trapped in old books. It's everything. It's in your breath, your heartbeat, your thoughts, your emotions. It's you. Somehow, over time, this wisdom became buried. Not completely lost, but hidden under layers of fear, control, and misunderstanding. We were taught to believe in limitations, to think small, to look for answers outside ourselves. But what if none of that is true? What if the real power to shape your life has always been inside you? What if you could learn to direct energy, like Thoth once did, and completely transform your reality? Today, you and I are going to explore that. Not in a mystical, hard to understand way, but in a real, grounded way that you can feel in your bones. Because the moment you understand how this energy works, how your mind, body, and emotions all connect to it, you'll never look at yourself or the world the same way again. Energy is everywhere. It's in the food you eat, the light you see, the words you speak. It's in your joy and your sadness. It's the invisible thread that connects everything. Different cultures have called it different names: Chai in China, prana in India, ether in ancient Hermetic philosophy. But no matter what name it goes by, the idea is the same. Energy is life. And the way you interact with that energy determines the kind of life you experience. Thoth taught that energy is not separate from you. It's not something you use, it's something you are. That means everything you think, feel, or do sends out waves of energy. And those waves don't just affect you, they ripple out into the world around you. Your inner world shapes your outer reality. So when your energy is flowing smoothly, life feels effortless. You get into a kind of rhythm. Ideas come more easily. People respond to you better. You feel healthier, more creative, more alive. But when your energy is blocked, when you're full of fear, doubt, or anger, everything feels harder. Nothing seems to go your way. It's not random. It's energy out of sync. Thoth understood this better than most. He knew that balance was the key. That if you could align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the natural flow of energy in the universe, you could unlock incredible power. And here's what's amazing. You don't need fancy tools or secret rituals to do this. You just need awareness, discipline, practice. See, most people think energy mastery is something magical or mysterious. They look for it in crystals, ceremonies, or ancient objects. But the truth is, it starts within. It's about paying attention to the way energy moves through your own body. It's about listening, really listening, to what your thoughts are doing, how your emotions are reacting, how your body feels in every moment. When you start to notice those things, you can start to shift them. You begin to take control. And when you do that, something beautiful happens. You stop feeling like a victim of your circumstances. You stop feeling like life is just happening to you. Instead, you start creating it on purpose. This is what Thoth taught. That energy isn't good or bad, it just is. Like water, it can nourish or destroy depending on how it's used. And once you understand that, your role becomes clear. You're not here to be passive. You are here to create. Your thoughts are seeds, your emotions are the water, and your actions are the sunlight. Together, they grow into your reality. But here's the part most people miss. You can't control energy if you don't first control your mind. Your mind is the command center. It's where intention is born, and energy follows intention. So if your mind is all over the place, scattered, distracted, filled with fear or negativity, then your energy will be too. That's why Thoth and every great spiritual teacher since emphasize the importance of focus and clarity. Without it, your energy becomes like a wild river, powerful but directionless. So how do you gain that clarity? How do you train your mind to work with you instead of against you? It starts with awareness. Just noticing your thoughts instead of getting lost in them. Meditation is a powerful tool for this. It helps you calm the noise, clear the static, and reconnect with your inner stillness. Visualization is another powerful practice. When you imagine something clearly, really feel it, see it, believe it, you begin to send strong energetic signals that pull that vision toward you. And affirmations help too. Speaking your truth out loud trains your subconscious mind to accept it. But beyond any technique, what really matters is how you show up every day. The mindset you carry. The discipline you bring to your life. Because energy mastery isn't something you do once and forget. It's something you live. Every thought, every feeling, every choice, it all matters. It's all shaping the energy around you. Because when you begin to live in alignment with energy, when you really feel it moving through you, everything begins to change. You start noticing patterns. You meet the right people at the right time. You heal faster. You feel more alive, more guided. It's not luck. It's energy in motion, guided by your intention. Now, none of this means life becomes perfect or free from challenges. But when you know how to work with energy, those challenges don't break you, they grow you. You begin to see them as opportunities to shift something inside you. You respond with awareness, not reaction. You stay connected to your center, and that changes everything. Thoth didn't keep these teachings locked away in temples. He passed them down through generations, encoded in symbols, hidden in plain sight, waiting for the right moment to be remembered. That moment is now. Humanity is waking up again. People are beginning to feel the truth that can't be taught in schools or found in textbooks. The truth that the real power has always been inside. There's no secret handshake, no hidden gatekeeper. There's just a choice. Will you step into your power? Will you begin to see yourself as the creator of your life instead of a passive observer? It begins with your mind. Your mind is not just for thinking, it's for directing. It's a magnet. It pulls energy toward it based on the thoughts you hold and the emotions you fuel. That's why clarity matters. When your mind is filled with fear, doubt, or confusion, it sends out a signal of static. But when your mind is focused, calm, and clear, it becomes like a lighthouse, drawing in the right energy, the right people, the right opportunities. And that kind of mind isn't born overnight. It's built through practice, patience, and persistence. Through things like breathwork, mindfulness, journaling, grounding exercises. Through letting go of old beliefs and stepping into new truths. Many ancient practices reflect Thoth's wisdom, even across different cultures. One powerful example is Qigong, an ancient Chinese practice that blends movement, breath, and meditation to balance the energy in your body. By gently flowing through its exercises, you release energy blockages and reconnect with the universe. It's simple, peaceful, and surprisingly powerful. And it lines up perfectly with Thoth's teachings. Energy becomes blocked when we're out of balance. But when we restore harmony, the life force flows freely again. And when that happens, you feel it, not just in your body, but in your life, in your relationships, your creativity, your sense of purpose. You begin to live and flow, and that's where the magic happens. So here's the truth. You don't need to chase power. You already have it. You don't need to become someone new. You just need to remember who you are. You are energy. You are creation. You are the force. And now it's time to awaken it. One of the most powerful tools for transforming your energy and your life is something you do all day without even thinking about it: breathing. In ancient India, they developed a deep understanding of breath, calling it pranayama, which means life force control. This practice teaches that your breath is much more than just the air moving in and out of your lungs. It is the very energy that fuels your body, mind, and spirit. By learning to guide this breath with intention, you begin to tap into a hidden power, a connection between your physical body and your energetic self. One of the most effective pranayama techniques is called Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. It may sound simple, but the impact is profound. By breathing through one nostril at a time in a specific pattern, you bring balance to your body's two main energy channels, Ida and Pingala. These channels mirror the dual nature of our brain, the logical and the creative, the masculine and the feminine, the active and the receptive. As you breathe evenly between both sides, your mind becomes clear, your focus sharpens, and your energy settles into harmony. It's like tuning an instrument that had been playing off key. Suddenly, everything sounds right. But breath control is just the beginning. Another technique that works alongside pranayama is visualization. This is the ability to use your imagination with purpose, to see energy moving within you and around you, even if only in your mind's eye. You might not see it with your physical eyes, but when you close them and picture a golden stream of light entering through the crown of your head, flowing down your spine, and radiating through every cell, something begins to shift. You start to feel it. Visualization trains your brain to focus, but more than that, it teaches you to guide your own energy with clarity and intention. When you visualize with strong feeling and attention, you begin to shape the energy field around you. According to the ancient teachings of Thoth, the energies you work with mentally are not imaginary. They are real forces, just subtle ones. What you think and feel with enough clarity starts to solidify, first in your energy, and then in your reality. This is why these practices are so powerful. They allow you to move from being a passive participant in life to becoming an active creator of your experience. These techniques, breath control, visualization, and others like Qigong, are not isolated. They are part of a complete system. Qigong helps root you in the moment and reconnects you with the earth. Pranayama links you to your life force through every breath. Visualization aligns your thoughts and emotions with the life you want to create. Together, they help you tap into the vast reservoir of energy that lives both within you and all around you. You're not separate from the universe, you are part of it, and these tools remind you of that truth. But none of this works if it's done only once in a while. Thoth emphasized the importance of consistency. Energy mastery isn't about doing a big ritual once a month and hoping for results. It's about showing up every day, even for just a few minutes, and being present with your breath, your emotions, and your thoughts. Think of it like working out. You don't build strength by lifting weights once and forgetting about it. It's the steady effort that brings transformation. The same goes for your energy. The more you practice, the stronger and clearer it becomes. Another layer to this practice, and one that's often overlooked, is your emotional energy. Many people try to work with energy through the mind alone, but Thoth taught that emotions play just as big a role, if not bigger. Your emotions are not just reactions to what happens around you. They are energetic signals. They shape the way energy flows within you and influence what you attract into your life. Whether you're aware of it or not, your emotional state acts like a magnet, pulling in experiences that match its frequency. When you feel emotions like love, joy, or gratitude, your whole energy field expands. You feel lighter, more open, more connected. These high-frequency emotions raise your vibration and strengthen your connection to the universal flow of life. Gratitude is especially powerful. When you truly appreciate what you already have, you create a field of energy that attracts more of what you need. This isn't just a feel-good idea, it's an energetic principle. It's the law of resonance. Energy attracts energy of a similar kind. On the other hand, emotions like fear, anger, and sadness can disrupt the natural flow of energy. They are like dams in a river. It's perfectly normal to feel them. We're human. But if we let them dominate us, if we suppress them or ignore them, they start to stagnate. Over time, this can lead to real energetic blockages and even physical discomfort or illness. Thoth's wisdom encourages us not to judge these emotions, but to feel them fully and then transform them. Emotional mastery means learning how to take that dense energy and shift it into something more constructive. There's a practice called emotional transmutation that helps with this. It means taking a heavy emotion and turning it into something higher. Fear, for example, can be turned into curiosity, a desire to understand. Anger can become courage, a drive to act with purpose. This isn't about pretending you don't feel bad. It's about learning how to guide your energy so it doesn't get stuck. When you master this, you become resilient. You don't get knocked out so easily because you've learned how to bounce back with grace. Your breath can also help with emotional balance. When you feel overwhelmed, anxious, or emotionally stuck, try deep, intentional breathing. Focus on the inhale and exhale. Let each breath slow down your racing thoughts. Use practices like diaphragmatic breathing or alternate nostril breathing to bring your nervous system back into balance. Breath is a direct line to your inner calm, and it's always available to you. You can also use visualization to shift your emotional state. Close your eyes and imagine yourself surrounded by the energy of peace, love, or joy. Let that energy fill your whole body, pushing out anything that doesn't belong. This might sound simple, but it works. Energy responds to intention, especially when that intention is fueled by feeling. In just a few minutes, you can shift how you feel, and in doing so, shift the energy you bring into the world. Those teachings remind us that your thoughts, emotions, and breath are not separate. They are connected parts of a greater whole. When you learn to master one, you begin to influence the others. When all three are aligned, your mind, your emotions, and your breath, you step into a powerful state of harmony. In this state, you are no longer reacting to life. You are shaping it. That's the real heart of energy mastery. It's not about control in the rigid sense. It's about awareness. It's about learning to listen to your body, feel your emotions, and guide your thoughts so that they all move in the direction of growth and balance. This is a daily practice, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Just a few minutes of breath work, a moment of gratitude, or a short visualization can make a real difference over time. As you continue with these practices, you may start to notice subtle shifts. You might feel more calm in stressful situations. You might notice that people respond to you differently. You might start to feel more connected to your purpose or more creative and inspired. These are signs that your energy is aligning, that the work you're doing on the inside is beginning to ripple outward into the world around you. Energy mastery is not a destination, it's a journey. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present. Every time you pause to breathe deeply, to feel your emotions honestly, or to visualize your energy clearly, you're taking a step closer to the version of yourself that is empowered, balanced, and fully alive. So the question is, are you ready to take that step? To commit not just to understanding energy, but to living it? To practicing it every day with intention and patience? Because the truth is, the universe responds not just to what you want, but to who you are being. When you change your energy, you change your life. And it all starts with one breath. There is a quiet power inside you, an invisible force flowing through your body, mind, and spirit. It's always been there, though you may not have noticed it. Thoth, the ancient teacher of wisdom, called it energy. But not just any energy, your energy. The force that creates, moves, heals, and transforms. And the truth is, most people go their whole lives without ever learning to feel it, let alone master it. But you're here, and something inside you knows. It's time to wake up. It all begins with something as simple as your breath. You've been breathing your whole life, but have you ever really paid attention to it? Thoth taught that breathing isn't just a tool for calming down, it's a gateway, a doorway to deeper awareness and higher states of consciousness. When you learn to breathe with intention, everything starts to shift. Your mind clears, your body relaxes, and suddenly you can sense energy moving within you. Slowly, gently, it rises and expands. Here's a simple way to start. Rub your hands together, briskly, like you're trying to warm them up. Keep going until you feel that heat build between your palms. Then slowly pull your hands apart, just a few inches. You might notice something strange, almost like a soft resistance, a tingling, or a warm magnetic field. That's your energy. It's real. It's alive. And it responds to your focus. Now, imagine a glowing ball of light forming between your hands. See it with your inner eye. Feel it growing brighter with every breath you take. This is not make-believe. This is visualization. And it's one of the most powerful ways to work with energy. That light, that warmth, can be directed wherever you need it. Visualize sending it to a part of your body that feels tense or tired. Picture it wrapping around you like a protective shield. Imagine it filling you with confidence before an important moment. When you direct your energy, you're not just visualizing, you're creating. But energy is not only about what flows upward, it also needs to flow downward. It needs to be grounded. Thoth knew this deeply. He often spoke of balance, the dance between spirit and earth, between movement and stillness. That's why grounding is so important. When you're grounded, your energy has a home. You feel centered, calm, and connected to something much bigger than yourself. You can ground by standing barefoot on the earth, on grass, sand, or soil. Let your feet connect with the planet. If you can't go outside, close your eyes and imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet, reaching deep into the ground. Feel the earth's energy rising up through those roots, entering your body, stabilizing you. You are not separate from the planet, you're part of it. And when you connect with the earth, you align your energy with the natural rhythm of life itself. This journey isn't about big moments or dramatic breakthroughs. It's about consistency. Thoth taught that true mastery doesn't come from doing something once. It comes from practice, daily, gentle, devoted practice. Even 5 minutes a day can change everything. Energy work isn't about perfection. It's about progress. The more you show up for yourself, the more your energy responds. Over time, you'll start to notice subtle but powerful changes. More peace in your mind, sharper intuition, deeper sleep, stronger boundaries, even more synchronicity in your life. Things will start to click. You'll begin to feel like life is working with you instead of against you. Because energy mastery isn't just something you do, it becomes a way of living. It's in how you breathe when things get stressful. It's in how you move through your day, how you speak to yourself, how you respond to others. You don't have to set aside an hour to meditate in silence, though that's great too. You can take 3 deep breaths before walking into a meeting. You can visualize your energy expanding before a tough conversation. You can ground yourself when anxiety creeps in. These small acts, they build momentum. They change your frequency. And here's the beautiful secret: you don't need anything outside of you to start. The energy you're looking for is already inside you, always has been. Those teachings remind us that energy is not some mysterious power floating out in the universe. It's you. It's in every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every intention you hold. And when you start observing it, when you really begin to feel it, you start to understand that you're not a victim of your circumstances. You're a creator. You always have been. But this doesn't mean the path is always easy. When you start working with your energy, you may uncover old emotions, limiting beliefs, or stagnant patterns that have been sitting beneath the surface. That's okay. That's part of the process. Thoth understood that transformation requires both courage and compassion. You don't have to force anything. You just have to stay open, be curious, and keep showing up. Energy mastery asks you to shift from control to connection, from trying to dominate life to learning how to move with it. Think of a river. You can fight the current, or you can flow with it. When your energy is aligned, life feels more fluid. You don't get as thrown off by setbacks. You respond instead of react. Your presence becomes calmer, more magnetic. People can feel it, even if they can't explain it. And the best part? As your energy rises, it lifts others too. This isn't just about personal growth, it's about collective transformation. When you become more centered, more grounded, more in tune, your energy radiates outward. It influences the people around you. Your calm helps others feel calm. Your clarity helps others find direction. This ripple effect is real. One person aligned with their true power can shift an entire space. That's the kind of influence you're capable of. The longer you walk this path, the more you'll notice that everything is connected. Your thoughts influence your emotions. Your emotions influence your energy. And your energy influences your reality. When you shift what's happening inside, the outside begins to mirror that. This is not philosophy, it's direct experience. When you raise your frequency, things change. You start attracting different opportunities. People treat you differently. You feel more confident, more creative, more alive. And yet, transformation also means letting go. You can't move forward if you're still holding on to what no longer serves you. That could be fear, self-doubt, old habits, toxic relationships. These things weigh down your energy. Thoth compared the energy field to a garden. If it's full of weeds, nothing beautiful can grow. You have to clear space, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Only then can new energy enter. This is where breathwork, grounding, and emotional release become essential tools. They help you release the old and make space for something new to emerge. As you continue to practice, you'll begin to notice something truly incredible. Your outer world starts to shift in ways that feel magical, moments of perfect timing, sudden inspiration, unexpected solutions. These aren't coincidences. They're signs that your energy is aligning with the greater flow of the universe. You're no longer pushing against life, you're dancing with it. Thoth's wisdom also reminds us of the power of frequency. Emotions like gratitude, love, joy, these elevate your vibration. They open the heart and strengthen your energy field. When you act from that place, your life starts to feel more fulfilling. You stop chasing happiness, and instead you embody it. You become it. That's what alignment really means. And as you become more aligned, more in tune, more awake, you begin to remember the truth. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe, experiencing itself through this form, this breath, this moment. You are energy, and energy is you. That's why energy mastery isn't about control. It's about understanding, harmony, and connection. It's about stepping into the full expression of who you really are. Not a small, limited version of yourself, but a creator. A powerful, infinite being with the ability to shape reality through thought, emotion, and intention. This journey doesn't end. It deepens. Every day is a new chance to practice. Every moment is an opportunity to return to awareness. Whether it's a deep breath, a moment of stillness, or a spark of inspiration, you are always invited to come back to your energy, to tune in, to realign. And if you're ready to go deeper, there's more waiting for you. Ancient teachings, timeless practices, and a community of others walking this same path. That's why we created Insights Academy, a space where we explore the wisdom of Thoth and other esoteric guides, beyond what's possible in a single video or post. So if something inside you is stirring, listen to it. The journey of energy mastery begins not with knowledge, but with intention. A choice to remember who you truly are, to stop searching outside and start awakening what's been within you all along. You are the creator of your reality, and the energy that flows through the universe, it's already flowing through you. The only question is, are you ready to feel it?